Welcome back to RSG Legend of the... what? Endless Legend. Episode 4. Academy screen. Okay, unlock some units. Yep. To be use, hero has to be assigned to an army as a general or to a city as a governor. Should we really be having military governors? Depending on their profile and their hero skills, they will give different bonuses to the army or city. Okay, this will actually be a lot easier on my voice when we actually play the main game and it's not reading a book long tutorial. Which, I mean, this is the first 4X game or whatever it's called. Why is it called 4X anyways? Shouldn't it be called 6X because they're hexagons? I don't know. Maybe it's dimensions. It's a fourth dimensional game. Depending on their profile, okay. Inspect. You are fine. Roll range, you are Missouri. What's your experience? I assign you. Inspect. Okay, you're gonna tell. Oh my goodness. Titanium tome. What? Why would you bind a tome in metal? What? Is that your name? Can I change your name? Okay, backstory time. For our last Mac has had to make a number of difficult decisions recently. Who to bring to the surface, how to get there, and whether or not to stay. By nature claustrophobic, it would take more than danger and starvation to drive her back underground. My engineer turned captain of the Missouri, Gold Phalanx. He prepared to face life on the surface, armed with her favorite tools, a blasting drill, full body armor, and 2 calloused fists. Next time units, heroes can instantly equip new items as long as they are in the academy or located within your territory. Immediately spend the resources required to change your equipment. Oh, but it requires dust. I like you better as a full-on bow. I mean, absolutely no reason not to do that. And I have the resources for it. Oh, I guess, Iron Guard that I built last episode, wasn't actually being built or whatever. Like, it was just like a design. Okay, you have 2 more things. A tome of good quality bound with titanium. Okay, so that's if I didn't want you to be a general. Insignia woven with titanium. Nope. Nope. Okay. Can I just get rid of... okay, I can get rid of you like that. Okay. Skill tree. No, I was missing something. Okay. Each level your heroes will earn 1 additional skill point to spend on their skills. Hero XP can be earned through battles like any unit, but also through construction as a governor or through the use of some army actions as an army general. Game's more advanced features will be revealed through the unlock of new technology by dealing with other empires. Marketplace is one of these, and it gives you, among other things, the possibility to recruit new heroes for your empire. You can now assign your first hero to an army or your city. Once assigned, a defined number of turns must pass before the hero can be assigned. The hero assignment can be performed directly from a city or an army. With those basics, you need to now play in your turns when you're ready to finish your tour and lead your stuff. Wait, is this actually going to go into a real game? We'll read these when we get to it. Okay. Close. You can now assign your first hero to an army of your city. Okay. You must assign a defined number of turns. Most fast before the hero can be assigned. Congratulations, you've now learned the basics and are ready to start exploring Endless Legend and Riga. Many other What? Subtlety. Okay. It's subtle and has a subtlety. And features are waiting for you, especially with all the different major faction gameplay elements to discover. Get ready to battle against other empires sharing the world area, and good luck. Okay, let's try it again. Mods, the Evolve game is active. What is this? What? Oh, did I get a... Doesn't it usually... I don't even remember. Different options for your gameplay. Okay. Okay, that's good, okay. No, yeah. Expansions. Okay, what do you... So I got all the stuff. So expansions. Frozen Fangs adds a Guild Vice, faction, the Dragon Hero Namkang, and the Song of Only Ice faction trait. My Endless Legend Ep4 and Emperor packs. Means this additional content adds co-op and competitive quests, low events, legendary deeds, legendary buildings, and guardians. Adds the espionage system, spying, infiltrating, pillaging, and the Forgotten Major Faction whose gameplay is based on espionage. Shifters adds a new system of seasons, new winter effects, Alta Variga, Pearls, Blessings, and the Shifters Major Faction. Tempest adds Oceanic POIs, Sunken Ruins and Fortresses. Fomorian, I swear I've heard Fomorian somewhere. Wait, Fomorian, aren't those in Warframe? Aren't those the giant ships that try and blow up the, little Tenno places? I forgot what they're called. Advanced System Naval Warfare with Weather Layer, and the Morguar Major Faction. Mazari adds reskin of the Voltus Faction Town. Mazari previously unlocked by the Dungeon Line is found in Crucifix during the Endless Days 2016. Lost Tale. Huh. He's like that, guy from Dungeons and Endless. Lost Tales adds 23 new quests related to the manufacturing of the Endless Legend. Adds reskins, and 7 new tracks of the music to the musics of Endless Legend. Updates. Back to the sea. Okay. Rings ability trigger battles on Mariga's Oceans, new victory condition, dedicated team play, and the full Steam controller support. I could have gotten a Steam controller at some point. I'm not sure what the point would be. Probably be good for Dark Souls. Wouldn't clack as much. Forges of Creation adds content unlocked or voted by creators, community, System Mercy Hero, constructing units and items and traits, creation of the Steam Workshop. So we're gonna have to mod this game eventually. And the Stars as generation presets and new quest lines shared with all factions, Victory Condition, and the Dorgeshi minor faction. Let's see, adds the oddest ones. Minor faction, 10 new side quests, and new visual effects for quest weapons. Shades of Alterations. Bring bonding support to Endless Legend and do side quests and more Broken Lord Hero. Okay. Yes, because I didn't change anything. Oh, great. Mode. Okay. Oh, oh my... So technically this can count as an RMG, but I'm not gonna do that. Expansions, okay. Okay. Okay, newbie, a houseplant could beat it at chess. It was Henry V the French would have won at Agincourt. If the British hadn't like this, the US would still be a colony. The battle will feel like the Bulge. And this is what it felt. So this is what it felt like to go up against Attila and Genghis Khan. If it was the Ice, he might have won at Thermopylae. I think that's 300. You shall not pass. Fast-paced games. Slow-paced games. Oh. So here's the thing. We're gonna do endless. You know, of course. Time turns, no. Time battles, no. Score victory. Right, okay, so we can win before the things done, I think. In a level of mastery in the many complex elements of an empire, economy, military sciences, etc. You can create a civilization, and second to none, this victory will be given, bringing the highest scores after a fixed number of turns. It is vast, but your empire is its equal. No other faction survives as a challenge to you. All the cities and all the settlers remaining upon this world are yours. Mission in this world and the responsibility for its future absolute is yours by complete elimination. And controlling maximum of the surface of Agria, players can conquer 80% or more of the land out regions of Agria. They are victorious. With trade and development, you can enrich your empire to the point that all other people have no choice but to bow before your enormous power brought by your unimaginable wealth. If you have generated enough dust during the development of your empire, victory is yours. It is a building and an energy source and a processing center. A fusion of dust and matter that transcends any existing knowledge. By reactivating this long dormant temple, concrete ledge, endless, a faction can secure the future of the planet. At the same time, be humbled by the vast gulf of ignorance that separates them, the long-lost masters who first built this one. Oh, that's wonder. So I guess we can find some sort of temple. Building alliances and friendships with other factions and empires, you become highly valuable as a friend, but too dangerous as an enemy. You accumulate enough diplomatic points in the great game of diplomacy, become the dominant political force of Agria. Researching increasingly complex scientific advances and developing increasingly sophisticated technology, arrive at a point where all other empires will be forced to acknowledge your mastery. Victory will be assured, discovering 5 researches in the 6th era. In effect, your troops hold sway over all centers of power in Agria. In addition to your own capital city, those are conquer the capitals of all other empires upon the planet. Victory is yours. In a way to save this dying planet, can you at least save your own people? So Agria is dying, huh? Delving to the last places those who came before you. Pod Endless. You can help to find the answer to this ultimate question. You can win by being allied with an empire which wins the game by any means other than shared victory. It has to be associated to another victory condition to be effective. Yeah. There's scores. Yeah, the shorter length and friendly starting terms, average lengths and manageable starting effects. There's the longer length and starting effects, season changes are more frequent, and impactful effects can occur sooner. There's a longer length and aggressive starting effects, season changes are more random, and impactful events can occur whenever. Random. Yeah, of course, unique. Apply. Okay. Okay, and I can set random. Main victory type wonder. Okay, probably this and the next episode are just going to be reading about the game, so see you on episode 6, I guess. Although I would check back in episode 5 also. Please don't leave me. Main victory type wonder, a faction of creators and builders. These people strive to bind rocks and trees into great living monuments. Ship with dust and is intense and dangerous. Under this influence, can explode into berserker rages. Broken Lords. Main victory type expansion. A faction knights depend on dust for survival. It's only spirits wrapped in great suits of armor. Noble warriors who wear the polished armor, chivalry, and adhering to its ideals. They are immaterial and have lost much of their humanity. Main victory type science. The true origin of the Vultures is lost to themselves, a history as they teach it to the children, and with a great metal habitat lodged beneath the surface of Argura, naturally conservative and wary, which have limited relations with the other people of Argura. Ready thing. Accustomed to warfare first in the trees and then from the towers of the people, sure the wild walkers are among the most dangerous troops on Argura. Striking from above, they can efficiently damage and cripple enemy units. Agache Shaman. These shaman of the Wild Walkers are masters of the sharing, an ancient rite that channels the rage of beasts, dangers in battle, fighting with both spells and claws. Tene Walker. Incarnation of the powers of the forest, followed the Wild Walkers when they immigrated from the vast woods of Argura to the cities of the plains. Some of the origins of the Wild Walkers, they are also powerful frontline fighters. Settler. Mainstay background of the Broken Lord's armies. Infantry units learn to take and hold ground at a slow but solid pace. Touched by the curse of the Lords, they are occasionally able to heal enemy troops. What? Inside by reducing the health of enemy troops. Rider. Riding armored mounts similar to themselves, the cavalry of the Broken Lords fall when their enemies is not merely with the forces of charge, but also with the lightning of the zealous faith. Okay, even more reading. Sharing. Formed through ancient bonds with the beasts, provide your heightened senses tell when predators are very close. Provides the ability to detect an opponent's armies in your empire and the adjacent regions, which will be displayed in the form of an exclamation marker. Or the Woodlands, Era 4 to unlock. The forest provides supplies, camouflage, and defenses to those who know how to exploit them. Plus 25 defense on stuff. Main quest. The forest is long being home, but its wild spirits threaten to drown you. Wow. It's violent. Believe that your future lies elsewhere, and great living towers you can build to reach the heavens, but not all share this vision. So that's just the main quest, I guess, to win. Sewer system. Okay. Drop in nausea odors and infectious disease thanks to new public sanitation system. This week is an improving bonus to your city. Living towns. Wild Walker's craft was to grow rocks and trees into great buildings, creating living towns of green towers within the green forest. Okay, I already read that. Zealous Faith, Dust Bishop, holy leader within the Church of the Broken Lords, responsible for the well-being of the troops with whom they serve. To summon the blessed curse in the midst of battle, their capabilities, healers, important in battle. Let's read this, and that's it for this episode. Living things, whether or not their bodies require an energy source. In this case, it is only dust. Oh, that's right. So they can't use food, but instead they use dust. Cannot use HP regeneration. Can use. You have a chance to do that. It's armor. Advanced metallurgy leads to the Air 1, by the way. Christian armor with titanium glass alloys used with such materials is expensive but worth the cost. Just efficient. Sensitive to dust and attuned to its properties, users find and collect this magical substance. Your people cleave to the ideas of, shouldn't it be cling? Honor and chivalry, even as they discover cruel and vampiric ways to sustain themselves. The soul of your nation hangs in the balance as you carve the future of the Lords of the Amber Plains. Empire Mint. Oh, actually, I don't like mint. Settler. 50 years of warfare and the freedom debt. Okay, we read that. Dawn Officer. Training, magic, and partially powered armor allows the Dawn Officer to leap into battle and strike from afar. Titan. Giant construct, relics, machines, and magic. The Titan is a form of melee warrior on offense and defense. So I just realized I am once again forgetting to end the episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya.